Oh, good morning. Now, let's be frankly honest here. If you get weak at the knees when you see new RC kit, then this video is not for you, and I suggest that you exit right now. However, if you're interested in saving a bit of money and potentially getting some decent FPV goggles, and also there's some saving some other wings, then do hang around and we'll take a closer look. Now, I'm going to keep this as quick as possible for you. In short, the Eachine EV100 FPV goggles, which have come out, are now on sale today. There have already been 3,315 pre-orders at the time we're recording. Two of those are mine. One set which I wanted is a backup set for the Fatshark Dominator V3s, which I've got here. So at least I've got a decent pair. I did have some little black those box goggles, but they're really not very good for flying with, to be honest. Remember, I only paid 20 quid for those, so mustn't grumble. And anyway, I've bought a pair for me as a backup pair because it really can't be that bad. Again, we don't know how good they are going to be or how bad they're going to be. I doubt they're going to be bad, to be honest. So I've been and bought myself a spare set of goggles, which I can keep here just in for whatever reason I break the Fatshark, so I've got a decent spare set here which I can use, and I've also been and bought a set so that we can do a giveaway at some point in the future as well. So those kicking around. The only bad thing which I can say about these on face value right now, just looking at the specs, is that there is no DVR recording. However, you can record DVR footage or record your flight footage separately because there is an AV out. That's in the notes. So go and take a look at those, and they're out this morning, so $99. Oh, and look out for the coupons as well on the page. They must not be sniffed at because you could get another 10% off. So yeah, happy days. Those of you which have been interested in the Nano Talon and felt it was too expensive, is that it's on offer right now as well for $86. Both the first Nano Talon, which I personally bought, which was $99.99, and the second one, which I bought as a spare, and I'm now kicking myself, I paid $104.99. It's available today. Again, they're doing some 11th anniversary thing for $85.99. So if that tips you over the edge, I think that's about 60 something quid. I think that's a bit of a bargain. I like the Nano Talon. In fact, I did a mini Talon video the other day, and I kept saying Nano Talon in it. And do I feel bad? No, because I really like the Nano Talon, and I really like the mini Talon as well. So Nano Talon is on offer. Also talking about new foam, the Sonicmodell. They call it F1 Wing. Now and again, many of you already know this. I've already picked fault with this. I don't class this as a racing wing. If it was a true racing wing, it wouldn't have this great big blob on the nose, okay? Because you would just have the FPV camera and use it for racing. However, the reality is it's more of a sport wing, so that you can have your FPV camera in the nose and you can get some HD footage when you're flying around with your mates. So yeah, we've got this one. Again, I've been and bought one this morning. $80. Now, this is the thing. Again, before we get into that F1 model, here's the thing: is that bloomin' AR wing, that Sonic AR wing, is already come down in price. I paid more than $49 for mine. I think it was $69.99. I paid for just the kit when it first came out, which is a bit frustrating. So that one's on offer as well. But coming back to the F1, yeah, I've got one of those on the way to me. No idea what it's going to be like. To be honest, I'm sure it's going to fly fine. I strongly suspect that it won't have any dirty habits, etc., etc. And we will be able to do a like-for-like comparison to see which one's better for like value for money compared to, say, the AR Stealth Wing. Because remember, the AR Stealth Wing is made out of black molded EPP, which is known to be so tough and so durable. Whereas this one, if it's being moulded out of white EPP, is it lighter? Again, the wingspan's slightly smaller. We'll be able to do a head-to-head and see what they're like. But been and grabbed one of those this morning. Again, they've only literally come onto pre-order this morning. So those of you who have been waiting for that one to come into stock, it is in stock. And the last one, you noticed, the AR Stealth Wing. Like I said when we did the unboxing, is that this wing will come down in price. It's come down in price much more quickly than what I was expecting. Remember, it was $70. I think I paid for mine, maybe more. Shit, I think it was more. Yeah. Oh, geez, I don't even want to know. I paid more than that for mine, and I did say at the time that is I do expect for the prices to come down. It's come down to $50 for the kit version. And by the way, I would strongly suggest the kit version because then you get to choose the components which go in, so you don't end up with a crap FPV camera. You get a decent FPV camera, which by the way is the Runcam Mini Swift. Fits in there perfectly on the right hand side. Anyway, quickly recap. The EV100 goggles are now out. Nano Talon's on sale. Sonicmodell F1 Wing is now available for pre-order. Like I said, one of those is mine on the pre-order. I think there's 2 pre-orders this morning. First one was definitely mine this morning. And the AR Wing has come down to a more sensible price point, which is happy days. That is at, so the grey Reptile S800, that is $49.99. The black S800 is $44.99. So we're only talking about $5 difference within a couple of weeks. So that's classed as happy days. So yeah, if you were holding off on an AR Stealth Wing, then they've come down in price as well. So apologies to Chuck. Like I said, I tried to give you a warning at the beginning. Is that if you're a bit weak when it comes to new stuff, is that to leave now. Some good value items. Again, these EV goggles, no idea what they're going to be like, but I did feel compared for $99, they can't be that bad. And hopefully this is the kick up the ass which the Fatshark has needed for a very, very long time. Which, by the way, Fatshark V3s are fantastic goggles, but they're just so expensive. They're $350. And then you have to go and spend another $50 on a receiver unit to go in it. Very frustrating. So if this gets anywhere near it for 1/3 of the price, then, well, 1/4 of the price, because you add in the extra $50 for the module, yeah, for 1/4 of the price, you're not going to see any arguments for me. In short, I don't think I could do a bad review because I'll go, this cost $99. Well, it didn't actually cost me $90 because I used one of those coupons. It cost me less than $100, and it's 1/4 of the price of these Fatshark V3s. Which ones am I going to suggest that you start with? Use your logic there, in short. So for absolute clarity, I've put links to all of these things in the video description for you. They are affiliate links, so if you click on any of those links, you will be supporting this channel, and obviously I appreciate that if you can do. Any questions which you've got about these, again, I can answer basic questions about the EV100, although it's written on the page. The Nano Talon, got to. Really like my first one. Second one, I've got it here as a spare. So if you've got any questions about the Nano Talon, I can wholeheartedly tell you what they're like. Again, got 2 of them. Really like those. And it will be biased because I really like them. The F1 Wing, no idea what that was going to be like at the moment. Smaller wingspan at 833mm. Bit of an odd size. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. Could be fun. More curious on the robustness of that wing at the moment. And like we said, the AR Stealth Wing, or the AR Wing, that one's come down in price as well. Again, they are tough wings. You remember, you do need to do, excuse me, the bigger, again, I detailed 11 things which you'd want to do with that model. I'll put links to that in the top right hand corner now for you. Don't forget, if you do go for the AR Stealth Wing, the one mod which you must do is put some carbon fibre strip in each of the wingtips because they're too flexible, and don't forget to glue on the winglets because they will just snap off at a moment's notice. And I'll also, again, to help you, I'll put links to the because Bangor just started doing carbon fibre strips. I'll put the strips of carbon fibre which you need to put in the wingtips, and that will stop the flex in there. And mine's now rock solid, so that will make yours rock solid as well. So on that note, for myself, Matt, looking forward to see you again shortly. One of the next videos which is going to come out is how to laminate your model. A video which I know that many of you have been requesting over a long period of time. That video has been recorded. That will come out later this afternoon. And also, to give you a heads up, I will carry on with like a mini series following on for that, doing how to laminate much smaller parts like the elevons, for example, and also some awkward parts of models. We'll do a fuselage, what would be a very daunting part. We will get that. I will record that, and we'll have a chat at the desk or the workbench. And we'll do a much more complex part as well. So, on that note, from myself, Matt, thank you for taking the time to join me for this episode. And frankly, some good value products out there at the moment. So, on that note, I'll see you again shortly. Cheerios! Or... Cheerios. Sorry, couldn't resist.